Hey, so I'm back. Um, Another update. Trying to space them out just so it's like super fantabulous news when I do update. So a lot's been going on in the past few weeks. A lot of really good things. Um, some not so happy, but you know it is. It's life. So weight loss update. It's April 26th, 2014. I just got back from the gym. I was at the gym today for about a little under an hour. I usually go for about an hour. I haven't really worked my way up to like the 1.5, 2 hour mark. Um, and I'm sure that'll change over the summer when I really don't have a whole lot to do since as an instructor at the university level, I usually only work 9 months out of a year. So over the summer, I'll have a little bit more time, and hopefully, I can get a little more outdoor um, working out under my belt before it gets too hot. Because it's South Carolina, it gets hot down here. So, and the next thing is to also try to get in the pool because I love the water and I know how to swim now. So I should get in the pool. I don't know why I'm singing. Anyway, I guess the saying is true. Nobody ever leaves the gym angry. Every time I leave the gym, I feel like weight has been lifted off of me. Literally, I feel like things are good. I get in the car and I'm singing the music. Nothing. I'm not upset. Anything that was bogging me down before, it goes away. And so those endorphins are those are a mofo. So, but anyway, in the past couple weeks, what's been going on with my weight? So, I have a really awesome thing that I did for the first time ever in my life. I did a marathon and I did a 5K and I did the color run. Um, I had no intentions of doing this. This was asked of me the night before, and at first I was super skeptical, like, never done this before. Don't know if my body's capable of that. The most I've ever walked um, is like a mile, mile and a half, and that was at my own speed. So I was like, I don't know. So I finally was just like, don't be a punk about it. You never know until you try. And so I did it. And, to be honest, I didn't run. I didn't run at all because I don't quite know how to run yet. The last thing I wanted to do was run and then, like, not be able to breathe for the rest of the day and hurt myself in any way. So I just walked it. I went with a coworker and I walked it the entire time. And I took about maybe I think I took like 2, 3, stand over to the side, get my wind again. But that's more so because my calves were really, really, really tight and they were really aching. And halfway back, I began to get side cramps. But what was so amazing is that the entire time my back never hurt, not once. And if you know anything about older videos, I'll tell you, like, my lower back was the first thing to go on any strenuous workout, walk, anything. Walking through Walmart, my low back would begin to hurt. And so to walk 3.1 miles and my back not hurt ever was the most amazing feeling ever. Seriously. I mean, of course, getting doused with different color paint was amazing. And sweating and just being gross at the very end was cool. But to just walk, not run, and not walk at a super fast pace was awesome. I finished the color run in an hour and 15 minutes. And I know some people who ran it, who could run, were finishing it in like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Well, good luck to you. Thank you for setting the bar really high. I'm that kid who sets the bell curve. So I wasn't first, but I wasn't last either. So there has to be that bell curve. It kind of has to be a thing. Some of us are average. I am average in that category. So, as I was getting close to the finish line, I felt myself like want to well up with tears because, that was my first one. I did it. And it was just like 30 pounds ago, I couldn't have done this. Or a year ago, I would have never thought that I would do this. And so, of course, like a little lame, I kept all my little stuff, put in a Ziploc bag, shirt, everything. And that'll be my first marathon and hopefully many more. And I'm trying to learn now how to run. My trainer is trying to get me and my body conditioned to run because I can run. I just would prefer not to. But he and I both know that once I get the stamina and I learn the proper way to run, that the weight will continue to just melt off of me at this point. So that's the first wonderful thing, the color run. Secondly, as far as like actual weight, I think I was told not to measure myself or weigh myself until May 8th, but I just had to do it. I had to do it on Tuesday, so I weighed myself. And based on that, I had lost 1 extra pound, which at first was a little disheartening, but then I thought about the fact that, you know, I had Jimmy John's or I had this and that wasn't the healthiest thing ever. And, maybe I didn't go to the gym that much that week. So, at first it was I feel like I should have lost more than that. But then I thought about it like, that's 1 more pound to add to the 30 others you've lost. So why are you mad about it? And what even made it more bearable was the fact that maybe the scale wasn't showing that I had lost a whole lot of weight, but it was showing in my clothes. So, for example, I know I've said this before. Part of the reason I wanted to lose weight is because I have a whole lot of clothes in my closet that either still have tags on them or I haven't worn them in years. And I am not financially in a position where I can just go buy clothes all the damn time, okay? So, and blame that on Sally Mae and the federal government. But it felt so good I had a pair of kind of just big, weathery, springy pants that I found on clearance at Lane Bryant. And when I bought them, I could fit them, but they were super tight in the hip area. And I was like, when I sit down, I fear that they're going to rip. So I'm not going to wear them. Well, guess what? I wore them last week. I did. I put them on and they fit. And they were actually baggy on me by the end of the day. So I take that as an amazing thing. So I wore those pants and I felt good in them and I didn't tug on them and I didn't pull on them and it just felt great. So, I've been told first it's inches, then it's your clothes size, and then it's pounds. Well, obviously I'm losing inches. I mean, my clothes size hasn't gone down, but things that I couldn't wear some time ago, I'm wearing them again. And so I'm really happy about that. I've recently, in the past few weeks, I have a pair of jeans that I'm challenging myself to get in. And they are a pair of jeans. They're not super spectacular. They're like jeans from Walmart that I bought when I was in undergrad that were like $20, but they were cute on me. So I bought multiples of them in black because you can never have too many black jeans. And I wore them in undergrad. When I began to lose weight, I was wearing them in undergrad. Grad school, had to stop wearing them. Could no longer fit them. Entirely too tight. And so the goal now is to get in those jeans. So a couple weeks ago I tried them on and then I tried them on again yesterday. So here's where we are with that. When I tried them on yesterday, I can pull them up. They fit past my hips, my thighs, but I can't button those suckers up if my life depended on it, okay? The cookie pouch, as I call it, is still a work in progress. I can suck in my stomach and I still couldn't get those pants to button. What's crazy is that they fit great in the hips and in the thighs. Like they're not tight, they don't pucker. I just gotta work on the cookie pouch, which has stored cookies, cakes, donuts, ice cream for all these years. So that's what I'm working on now. That's the goal, is to get in those jeans before it's time to go to Miami, which is in 80 days. So, excuse me, that's the goal. So I'm happy that my thigh area fits. The knee area, of course, is fine. It's just I can't button them up to save my little life. So I'm leaving those out. Those are a reminder of what you need to get into. I have a lot of other pants, and I'm like, these are the goals. Once you get in these, you've made great progress. So as far as like actual number of weight, again, I'm not gonna tell y'all yet until I get to a spot where I'm like, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you right now. But just know that I am 2 pounds away from weighing what I weighed in undergrad. And at that weight, that was the biggest I ever was. And at that point in my life, I said, it's time for you to do something. So the fact of the matter is that I've lost over 35 pounds, and I'm 2 pounds away from where I was in undergrad, where I first started. And just to kind of give you a little synopsis of that, at that weight, I had lost 34 pounds, and I was under a particular weight. So in 3 years, 3.5 years, I've gained, you know, 40 some odd pounds. But in a matter of a few months, I'm almost back to where I started. So that kind of just gives me the energy to be like, okay, you did it once, you might as well do it again. So that's where we're at. And I'm really happy. I think that that's definitely attainable. At that point, all the clothes that are in my closet, I'll be able to wear. There's no question about it. But it's not just about being able to wear them, being able to fit them. I want to wear them and not be constricted and be comfortable. And, that's what's important. My top has definitely, over the course, gotten smaller, but that never really was my big part. But t-shirts that I've had that were like 1X's that I wasn't too comfortable wearing, she can wear them. She sure can. Only problem is her butt. Yes, I speak in third person. Her butt is really big, and so I'm really self-conscious about my shirts fitting over my butt. And these poor shirts don't have a chance. So we can wear them up top, but it's kind of like if we don't have a coat on, we shouldn't go out in the streets without a jacket or something on to cover the rest of our butt. So we're working on that. At this point, it's really like from the waist down that we got to get together. It's getting there. The pounds and the inches are coming up, but we need to just like massacre. Like I'm in the mood to have a funeral for some fat. It gotta go because there's things I need to do with my life. So we're almost there. The other great thing is I went to the zoo yesterday. I went to the Greenville Zoo. If you know anything about it, you know it's not that big a zoo. But I walked the entire, I went and saw all the exhibits, and no pain. I didn't have on great shoes. I had on Converse, but no back pain, no leg pain. And this was after going to the gym and my trainer killing me, like killing my hamstrings. They're dead. So, it feels good not to be in pain anymore, like from stuff like that. Every once in a while, I get a little twinge of a sore muscles that are being used for the first time ever, but it's not like it's self-inflicted pain where it's because I'm just overweight and now life is unbearable. It's not that. And so I'm good. And I hope that I continue to inspire people and that people are watching and they're like, she's doing it. And I'm not doing it for anybody but me. I'm doing it because I'm broke. But I'm also doing it because I'm really happy at where things are. And I know that I can be like a little bit of a beacon of hope for people who, have put this off for so long, as well as for my family. And you out there in the YouTube world, I love y'all. I appreciate it so much. I get 1 or 2 subscribers a month. I'm good with that. I like it. Tell your friends more about me. My videos are not super, super spectacular. I'll just sit on my futon and tell you what's going on. I'll sit on the floor and tell you what's going on. Because I just kind of want it to be raw and just be what it is. So then none of these are edited. This is just 14 minutes of me talking. So, subscribe, comment, like, continue to motivate me. I'll try to motivate you. Follow me on Instagram. That's really the only media I have right now, the only platform I have. But I am going to Chicago in a week. So on Thursday, actually, I'll be back home in Chicago, and I can't wait to be home and, go work out on the lakefront and work out with my mother and my sister and just, enjoy life and get a couple days vacation away from South Kakalaki because I'm over this place. And then the next big thing is Miami, and I gotta be cute I'm already cute. First of all, let me just say that I'm already cute. But I need to be able to get out on Miami Beach and just slay, like slay everybody. That's the goal, to slay. So if your goal is to slay, then we need to get together. It's just slay. So I'm going to be in the gym. Like, it is my job at this point. I pay to go there. I should be there all the time. So again, stay motivated, stay positive. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week. But before you know it, little things will make you feel better. The fact that I can ride the stationary bike now and my thighs don't rub up against the handles on the side, small victories. This is all I'm saying. Small victories. So continue to work out and get healthy and eat clean and drink your water and be happy and be inspirational, because it's those little things that make this journey so much worthwhile. Okay?